All right. So, hey everybody, and welcome back. My name is Sue, and I'm from OML Embroidery. And today we are going to be doing small letter experiments. And I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun. Hi, Misha, Judy Quilt, hello. And hello to Mr. Quilt, too. Sarah, waves. Isabel, hello, Isabel. Mary is up there. I saw Julie. Who else? Lots of people. I can't see the numbers today. Troy, Michigan. Ooh, Gia, hello. So, if you haven't watched the digitizing videos, check them out because I've done, I think there's 2 of them. Hi, Anne. Hello. On the digitizing and what works and what doesn't work and why the micro fonts are so fantastic. Susan Weehee, waves. Carol, hi from Michigan. So what is the difference between our regular 40 weight thread and this 60 weight thread? So most of the embroidery thread that you'll be using is 40 weight and is just kind of standard. You use, 7511 needle. This is 60 weight thread, so it's thinner. Now it's a lot more fine. It's almost impossible to show you, but you can almost see it. It's kind of interesting to see, and that's why you get a cleaner. Yeah, I can see it. I don't know if you guys can. The width difference. Oh yeah, it's actually a bit hard to see the 60 weight. It's very fine. I think I could use this for English paper piecing, but we'll see it on the machine. So these are all Exquisite threads. So I'm just sticking with the same brand. Oops, I forgot one. And I asked Eileen Roche to send me some. Now the only thing that I would say is that you could tell the 60 weight from the regular 40 weight. These are green and these are white. You might miss that, so I'm gonna store all my nice fine thread away from this stuff because I don't want to mix it up. I don't know how much of a difference for regular embroidery, but it is different. So what we are going to do today is we are going to stitch out a regular font, and then I think there's like 4 micro fonts, and then the regular font made as small as the micro font. So in every software you have recommended small and large sizes. So I'm going to break that and I'm going to pull them smaller. So I put all the measurements on there, and for the micro fonts I'm putting them as small as they can go. So awesome. Audrey from Bonnie, Scotland. Wonderful. And yes, everybody's well here. Sam's here today to keep me company, which is awesome. Now we're gonna go over to the machine and we are gonna be zoomed right in so we can watch it stitch out. I've been dying to try this for so long. I've had them sitting here for so long. Just dying to. So let's go over to the machine, and I have swirly fabric, which is fine. And I'm going to be using our favorite really bright green thread just because I can. So this one, the first one that's stitching, is just a regular font. And what we're going to do is see the difference between regular thread and smaller. Don Brown, is he saying hi? Yes, he is. Hi, Sue. Hi, everyone. Hello. He is at work. So, yeah. So this is regular thread and Arial font. See, small stitching is hard to do. It's kind of crazy. See, you can see it looks a little blurry. Now, these aren't going to take long to stitch out. I don't like how the R is, but the rest of the letters seem to be fine. Oh, bobbin police, it's a full bobbin, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, we're probably going to get some pulling and stuff. We're not worrying about that. Yeah, that looks great. That's fine. So, regular thread Arial, and the size is 0.24. So, it's awesome. And I think the green shows up well enough. I just had to. I couldn't resist the green. So, does anyone have any questions about the Don't Be Afraid of Small Lettering series? Because I think it's been very, very informative. The digitizing and now the stitching. So, it's awesome. So, the next one we're going to go into is... It's so small I can't read it on my screen. What do you think of that? It's pretty small. Regular thread Arial. What I'll do afterwards is I'll put a picture of this in the group so we can all have it for reference. Oh, it's gonna stop, trim, and dot the I, but it didn't do anything right here. Okay. Nice font though, even at that size. That is the smallest size that the Arial font will go on the Perfect Embroidery Pro software. So, Lynn, did I see Lynn? Susan Williams, hey everybody, late but here. Thanks for joining us, that's awesome. Yeah, there's Lynn, hi Lynn. I finally finished sewing my peking pumpkin, which I'll be showing you guys next week. Yeah, probably next week, because I want to quilt it. And so, of course, I'm going to do it on the embroidery machine. I do have a stitch regulator now, but it's not going to be free motion quite yet. Ronog, hi Ronog. Hello, hello. All right, now we're starting in the micro fonts. And I think I picked like 4 of them. Just to see, because the styles are different and it makes a difference in the lettering. So look how much smaller that is. Oh, I can't wait to see with the fine thread. Now, I don't have a smaller needle, so we're just gonna have to make do with what I have going on. Oh man, is that ever small? Now, I didn't change the kerning. I didn't change anything. I will put it up to the camera so we can have a really good look. And I'll also take a really good picture so you'll be able to zoom in on it. Yeah, wow. No, you trim. Thank you. So that is 0.16. That's pretty small. Got pretty intense at the end there. Now that's micro. Yeah, they're designed to do this. Listen to the machine, is so much louder than it normally is. But you know, if you want small lettering, it's really hard to make it readable. So nice writing, but I tried it on a t-shirt and it put holes in it. Yeah, it's probably a little bit too small for a t-shirt. You could hear by the machine that there's so many more needle penetrations. So yeah, the machine is quite loud, but yeah, t-shirts are very fine fabric. I just have regular cotton, and yeah, that one's hard to read. That is hard to read. So that was like a script kind of font, and that one's not cool. So this is called, the next one is called Arial Small. Oh, the first one's Hobo. It's going to be interesting to see how it changes with the smaller, thinner, finer thread. Okay, so the Arial doesn't look too bad. And it's a micro font as well. The Arial seems to be clear. Something about, you know, fancy fonts, small, that I've never had much luck with them. So it's going to be kind of cool to see how that works out, for sure. Everybody's just wow watching it. Yeah, I like that. The Arial small, that is not bad. Yeah, you can see that much clearer on the screen. So, anyways, I started saying, if you haven't seen the digitizing videos, check it out. They're I think I did 2 of them, and it's the Don't Be Afraid series, and this is just the final. What is the millimeter size? I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to look that up for you. When I post the picture, I'll make sure I post that as well. I just get in the habit. I switch back and forth all the time, and I didn't think about it today. Oh, this one's nice too. So far the Arial looks the best. Now oh yeah, this one looks good. It's called Casual. It's 0.16 inches. So yes. Oh, Cindy King. Hello, Cindy King. I'll have to watch the replay. I've never tried the 60 weight. I can't wait to see. Because these aren't bad. That's better than what most people, like most software, what you can get. So yeah, I like this one, the Casual one. And then I did just a little satin stitch because I wanted to see if that makes a difference too. So that's what we're gonna have a nice comparison. Nice comparison. That is pretty thick stuff, but oh no, there's another one. Oh yeah, there's an. Oh, this is the one that I took this Arial font and made it as small as this. Just to see, I can see the difference already in the A. Can you guys see that? This is Arial micro font, and this is Arial that I just made too small. So, Susan Williams, the Arial looks good. I used the 60 weight for my hand English paper piecing. Yeah, I know, right? I'm thinking I can do that for sure. So, this is a perfect example, you guys, of why you just can't make it smaller and why it doesn't look good. This one looks terrible. It's hard to read. It's definitely not as clear. But you can't just take any font and make it smaller. There's more to it than that. Yeah, wow. Even in between the letters. Look here, in between the letters here. It's kind of weird. That is, I can even feel it without touching it with my fingers. That is very hockey puck-like. It's a lettering shield, maybe. Oh, I can't even read the last of it. Wow. So, big difference between taking a regular Arial font and making it smaller and using the correct font. Becky says 0.16 inches is 4 millimeters. Yeah, man, that is small lettering. Small lettering, for sure. So, okay, just a little satin stitch. I just wanted to see what it looked like. They're exactly the same, so I wanted to see if there's a difference between one kind of thread and the other. So before we put in the 60 weight, and I'm going to use white because it's going to stand out nicely, and all of these fonts that just stitched, we're going to have a look at them. But I'm going to, once it trims, it does its dance. Let's assess and make it so you guys can hopefully see it. So regular thread with the proper size of the, let's see, how about like that? Yeah, you can see that. That looks good. Hobo small, not really. A scroll pearl small, I don't really care for it. Guess I'll have to put it down. This one is kind of hard to read. Okay, so this Arial that I took and made small is terrible. The Arial microfont is perfectly clear. I can read it. I think we're going to get a better result. And this one is called Casual Small. So, pretty good so far. Some of them I don't like at all. And we're going to take off the green. So, bye-bye green. Don't worry, like I said, you guys will have great pictures to look at so you can really zoom in. It just looks like continual letters, doesn't look like spaces. Yep. Because people say, you know, how do I do small lettering? Well, you can't just take lettering and make it smaller. There's a lot more to it. So, also, again, I don't have a different needle or anything because I don't have one. Ooh, yeah, this stuff is lovely. Lovely. Okay, let's zoom right in. And this is the 60 weight thread, and it's in white, so it should stand out nicely. The first one is regular Arial. Oh, sorry, the first one is the line. First one is the line. I can see a difference. That's interesting. I can see a difference. There's more spaces between the satin stitches. Kind of cool. Ooh, is Karina here? Karina, yes. Hi, everybody. Hi, Karina. Welcome back. Yeah, that doesn't look nearly as nice. I'd have to change the density on that. But it's good. You can see for sure. So, everyone, any questions so far? No? This is just kind of a watch and wonder kind of thing. So, this one is the same as the first green one, but with 60 weight thread. That's the only thing I changed, except for maybe the lettering. Even that actually looks a bit better. Nice. And the size is 0.24 inches. Karina, love the pictures of your trip. Yeah, Karina just came back from a big trip, so we're gonna have to hear all about it, and hopefully we'll see some videos, Karina, and you can show us what you were up to. For sure. So, I think the 60 weight looks pretty good. Let's see if I can get a better view. Better angle, maybe not. Should use 70-10 for 60 weight thread. Yeah, I know, but I don't have one, so use what you have is something I always say. So, what size bobbin are you using? Just regular. I use pre-wound bobbins from Dime, and I'm sure it's 40 weight as well. So nothing changed. That's pretty good. It's almost the same as the first one, which is fine. It's almost done. A little bit different. I can't wait to see the smaller ones. I'm so excited. What would 100 weight thread be used for? I bought some for English paper piecing. I don't know if people use it for quilting, but I don't think anybody uses it on the embroidery machine. I could be wrong, but I know what I bought it for. I bought black and white and Tula pink English paper piecing. Has anybody seen the new Tula pink? It's English paper piecing and piecing, and it's called the Queen of Diamonds, and I hope I can get my hands on it. It's amazing. So that does look pretty good, even. I think the other one might be better. So, okay, now we are going to go straight to the tough one, probably because I was impatient. You know. It's almost impossible to find 60 weight thread in France, but I was told by Creature's Broderie machine that you can use bobbin thread instead. Well, let me have a look. My bobbin thread's right here in a tube. Plastic size 70D/2. One-time use, color white. So maybe I could be wrong. Maybe. Phyllis says it's amazing and Tula is doing a stitch along with it. I know. Oh yeah, this is just as bad as the other one. Maybe a smidge better, but it's bad. It's bad. Oops, I'm late. Hello, Carol. That's okay. You're getting to see the good parts. We are on 60 weight threads, and we stitched out a regular font, just an Arial font, at the proper size. And then this one that's stitching out is the same Arial, and I just made it smaller. So I went against the regular recommended size. So yes. Susan Williams, I'm doing the double wedding ring in EEP. Very pretty. Lovely. I was doing the Tula Nova, but I got a little too overwhelmed with what color where. It's magnificent, that's for sure, but it's hard to figure out the colors. Okay, so yeah, that's terrible. Not a micro font, just in case anyone was curious about that. And I'm gonna leave the tails, I'm gonna leave everything, just so we can see. Now, this will be Hobo font, and it's exactly the same as the one we did in green. Wow. Wow. Holy cow. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. I will take a really good picture of this, because that Hobo font, what a difference. You can hear the machine so loud though. It's almost as loud as my 10 needle. Jeez. Hello, I'm late, but I found you. Oh, thanks for joining us, Kathy. That's for sure. My daughter wanted that pattern for her bed. Yes, it's really nice. Okay, that is amazing small lettering. That makes a huge difference. Oh, yeah. It'll be easier to see when I bring it back to the desk, and I'll try to zoom right in. So it's a fantastic solution to the problem of small lettering. Most people just give up on the small lettering and make it a little bit bigger. So, oh, that even looks good. The fancy one, not as good as the other ones, but way better than the green one. Interesting. Now we have next is the Arial, and the one after that is Casual. Yeah, Pearl font. I mean, it's better than the green, that's for sure. Still not 100% clear. So only two more left. So this is the Arial micro font. And usually when you're doing small lettering, the straighter it is, like more plain, as opposed to like the Pearl font right here is a little bit fancier. Look how the Arial. And actually the Hobo is fantastic too. Alright, take it easy there, McDreamy. Don't blow a pipe there. He's just stitching away. Awesome. I've used 50 weight for embroidery recipes on towels and it looked pretty good. Yeah, just in between the 40 and the 60. That would work. Ooh! Check and rethread the upper thread. Okay, well, we got a little bit there, so I'm not going to go back on it. Oh yeah, that just kind of shredded. A little thread-a-pillar in our fine. Well, we got most of it done. So that was the first shredding that we had. And that's not so bad. The machine was really going. Oh, it actually got caught. That's why it got caught up here. Darn. Let me sort it out. Wow, this stuff's fine. It's very fine. So it got caught on one of the bits of the bobbin winder. That's why that did that. Causing issues. So I'm not going to rewind because it's pretty small. So I'll just keep going. So 40 weight is hard to read on small lettering. Yep. And that is the experiment. So, other than the little fuzzy bits there on the Arial, this looks pretty good. Yeah, this will be a great reference. The Hobo and the Arial seem to work out better. Yep, much clearer. The Hobo is kind of awesome. I think the Casual will work out really well too. Oh yeah, beautiful. So Arial first, Casual next, and the Hobo, and then the Pearl. That's the order I see. This has been extremely interesting. Well, it's the embroidery experiment, so we test out stuff and you guys can decide. Would slowing down the machine speed make a difference? No, it won't make any difference. The needle goes up and down the same. Doesn't matter if it's fast or slow. Your machine knows what speed it can stitch. So that's why I was giggling, because it's small stitches and he was stitching faster than he normally does. So no, slowing down the speed, just set it and forget it. That's what I do. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the desk, but I'm gonna put it on Zoom. Oh, maybe it's not on Zoom. This has been awesome. I love it. It's supposed to be on Zoom. All right, if you guys can bear with me for a momento. I should be able to. Maybe not, though. Yeah, because you can't really see it if it's not zoomed in. I know I have my mouse. So, view, file, edit, media, layout. Oh, right there. All right. And there. And look at that. Now that's going to be about as clear as I'm going to get it. I don't want to zoom in too much. But can you see the difference? Because I sure can. For sure. Now, the ones that we did, that was the regular Arial and squished it down to be a micro font, are terrible. All of it is terrible. Some letters are thick, some are thin. It's terrible. I don't like it. The Arial, small, so the micro font, looks amazing. Casual looks amazing. Way better. Way better. The Casual and the Arial aren't bad, but with the finer thread, it's even better. Like, you could get away with doing these two, in my opinion. And this is as small as it gets. Like, you can't do it any smaller than this. And it's really nice. The finer 60 weight thread, it's not quite as dense. I really like it. So, moral of the story. Oh, wait. There we go. That's better. Sorry. The moral of the story is never take a font and go smaller than the recommended size. So the Arial is 0.24. That's the recommended size. Easy enough. And this I made it 0.16, so smaller than it's recommended. And we don't want that. These look awesome. Even the hobo looks pretty good. And I mean, you can read the pearl one. You really can't in the green. You really can't in the green at all. I mean, this is a mess. I wish we had like so you could feel it, because it could hurt someone. Arial small, but right here you could write that anywhere and it would look good. So with doing small lettering and using 60 weight thread is much better. But do remember that my machine was really stitching out a storm, so you must make sure that you have enough stabilizer to do it. And I'm quite surprised it didn't pull as much as I thought it would. Now I'm just using cutaway, and I'm using just a scrap piece of cotton fabric, just what we normally use, and that makes it just like normal, what I would normally use. So I wouldn't think small lettering, you can't do it like on t-shirting material or stretchy, or you could, but you could use fusible on the back of anything and it would be great. So I'm very excited about this. I think it looks great. I'm really impressed. Thank you to Eileen Roche for sending me this awesome thread. And we're going to play around with it a little bit more and see how, we can use the micro lettering. So if you can get your hands on micro lettering, apparently it's worth it for sure. So I will take a picture of this and nice with my phone so you guys can zoom right in and really look at it. And, come to your own conclusions. You guys watched me do it. It's all good. So, tomorrow, don't forget to watch Eileen Roche on Between Friends, because she's going to do the reveal. And Saturday, we're going to be stitching out whatever the project is. I'm kind of excited to find out what it is. So, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys like this video. Please like this video. Every little bit helps. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.